Hello, Roosevelt fourth graders. We are ready to move on to the next part of our project, our slideshow. You'll notice that the title is already done for you, being I linked it to your assignment. We are going to start off with creating a theme for our slideshow. So up over here, if you go to theme, you can choose from this list. You can choose any one you want. I'm going to go with this one for today. Once you've chosen your theme, up over here, you'll see this little X. We'll close that out as soon as our theme loads. Okay, so let's get rid of this. You can, once you've chosen your theme, you can change the background. So if you go to background, it will let you change one of the colors that are on this slide. So for example, if maybe instead of black, I wanted to do this grayish color, it was then added to my theme. So it won't let you adjust these. They are part of the theme that stays, but you can adjust the background color. Okay, so our first slide is going to be called New Jersey. And they give you a theme of your font style that matches up with that theme. You don't necessarily have to keep that, and I'll show you how to adjust that in a second. Then in the subtitle is going to be your name. Now, if I want to go and change this font style, I can just highlight it here. Whoops. Okay, when something happens like that, we'll just undo. Okay, so I'm going to highlight my font. I can change the style. Maybe I want to choose this lobster, and I can make the size bigger or smaller if I need to. Same thing with your name. You can highlight it, choose the one that you want. Let's see, maybe I'll go with this Acme, and again, change the size to make it a little bit larger. Okay, once you do that, you can also move your text boxes wherever you want to. So whenever it has these blue lines around it, if you have the four-way arrow, you can either lift it up and drag it. You could also change the size of the text boxes depending on how much space you need. The next thing is we would need to add an additional slide. So over here we have the plus sign to add a new slide, but if you click the drop down arrow, you'll notice that there are all different layouts to choose. I'm going to go with this layout here. All right, again, you notice that they have the black background. You could go to background again to adjust this, or you can keep it with the theme. Now, I would just keep the colors consistent on each of these slides. So come up with 3 or 4 colors that you're going to use so that you can keep them consistent on every slide. All right, let's say here I was going to put my next title. But maybe I wanted to change the color of this text box. So one of the other things that we learned last year, if you are on the slide, you have these tools. If you are in a text box, it switches over to these tools. Let's say I wanted to center my title. So I'm going to go over here and go to the center option. Before I chose the lobster as my heading. Again, keep your titles and subtitles consistent with your fonts size. And then maybe I want to change the inside color to match this theme. So over here is a bucket. I'm going to click on the bucket and I'm going to incorporate the green. It will fill color. And maybe down here I want to incorporate this blue, but I just want to outline my text boxes. If you go over to the pencil here, you can choose the blue. That's part of your theme listed under here. And if I click off of it, you'll see I have a very small faint line. But if I select it again and go over to these set of lines called the border weight, I can make them thicker so they stand out a little bit better. Now, we're not going to go on with the rest of the project today. I just want you to get your slides set up this week. And next week, we'll start adding our information from our research to our slideshow. Great job so far, boys and girls. I'm so proud of all the hard work you've done last week and you'll continue to do this week. Talk to you soon.